The Sims team had an interesting year last year, and we look more forward to 2025 after Investor Day had launched, talking all about the things that are coming with The Sims 2025 and as well as AI. We're also going to be talking about celebration events and how they soon turned into a continuous thing that the Sims team is now looking forward to after every drop release. Wonder will Wright be proud of what the Sims team has been doing, or does he have things to say? We'll talk all about that a little bit later on in today's video, but first and foremost, I want to say thank you guys so much for all the love and support in 2024 and to see what The Sims has in store for 2025. And if you are new here, what is up, guys? My name is Simian. My name is Yen. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. And I am so excited to talk all about The Sims and what is going on and what we can expect in 2025. Now we're going to have a little bit of a mini recap as we ended the year of 2024 with a lot of new packs that The Sims team had dropped, including Life and Death, which was one of the biggest EPs that The Sims team has dropped so far. Again, a lot of Simmers were very hyped about that and excited. So it does put a good pedestal up for what can we expect as far as EPs coming soon for this year. Now, there was a lot of drops. We had a lot of collaborations. The Sims team was pretty much on it when releasing so much content. They were not playing, especially after Investor Day. They did say that they had so many things planned, and they were not kidding. And that's why I am very curious to see how 2025 is going to be. We ended up also getting celebration events, and although some Simmers have, their own biased opinions on it, I will say that we are looking at seeing celebration events for more to come. Again, a lot of people thought that they were very interesting, but at the same time, they should have been base game and should be released for everyone even after the events have ended. I believe that it should be free for everyone after the events have ended, but again, it's this new way and sense of having the Sims team be more engaging with the Simmers and as well as bringing people on back to the game. That is not all that we have in 2024. They ended up stating that this newly formed and focused team means that we'll be able to increase both the number of fixes and the frequency of which things are being critically improved by putting on a brand new quarterly control team. Again, I did see some improvements towards the end of the year, as in May they did say that they were going to be having more frequent updates, and as y'all can see, they have been keeping their word, but of course there is just so many bugs and fixes that need to be done within the Sims game in general that it's going to be everlasting, and with each update, with each new DLC, there's always going to be something that needs fixing. We know how the Sims team works, but it does look like they're staying true to themselves by coming up with multiple updates, and as laundry lists released, there are multiple things, even things that we didn't even notice are now being fixed. And again, this is something that I will hope to see in 2025 and continuously go on, as well as just having this overall be something that we want to play as Simmers, because again, with all these DLCs, we cannot play all these DLCs if the game is broken. I know a lot of people feel this way about it, and I've been seeing this all over, not even Twitter. I've been seeing it on Blue Sky. I've been seeing it on Tumblr and all these other platforms that all these Simmers are talking about. There's also this mention that, Origin is now officially shutting down in April of 2025, so Windows and Mac users are going to have to be forced their way onto the EA app. Now, in specific, this is going to be for Mac. I know a lot of Mac users were holding on to the hope that they could use Origin for as long as they could. But now there's no holding back, as Simmers are going to be forced to go ahead and move to the EA app. The EA app has its own set of controversies because, again, a lot of people do know that it comes with its own set of bugs and glitches. Yes, I'm not talking about just the video game. The app to play the video game within itself has a lot of bugs and glitches. And of course, it just always has some kind of backlash when it comes down to releasing and updating, and just overall, when you just click the app, something is always going on. Again, the Sims team did say that they were going to be focusing more on bugs and fixes, and I hope EA app stays true to that as well. Now, last year they did mention the future of the Plumbob is green, talking about the new Sims movie that we should be getting, a creator program, the Sims Lab, the Sims Cozy Bundles. Again, they are working on so many new things to join over on the Sims and create this huge overall content, just non-stop Sims everything. They are going to try and take over the simulation world in 2025. They've already been taking over the Sims games, but now they're taking over all kinds of things, such as even Nintendo's movies, like just non-stop content creating. They're getting involved with social media and making sure people see, hey, look, we see a lot of the creators. We're going to respond to the creators by collabing with them. They spoke so much more about this, especially in Investor Day, where they said that this is not going to be just The Sims. This is going to be The Sims' long-year plan, and we have so much more to say. This is not the end of The Sims. A lot of people thought The Sims team was dying, and they had to correct them and say, no, The Sims team is just beginning. They did even mention AI and how we're going to be able to now search up exactly what we want, down to the builds, down to the create a Sim. I mean, Andrew Wilson even talked more about this, stating that according to Wilson, a feasible study across all of EA's game development process, and about 60% of them said high feasible to be positively impacted by generative AI. Again, AI could be coming as soon as this year. We might be able to search up exactly what we want and create a Sim, kind of how we get ideas on Pinterest and in Tumblr. Y'all, the ideas will be endless when it comes down to AI being involved in the game, but I know there's a lot of backlash coming with that because a lot of simmers are just not here for AI generated things. And again, I would be curious to hear what you guys have to say regarding all of that. What are your opinions with AI joining the game as well? And of course, with things joining, people are leaving. We had a couple of sim gurus over the past couple of years, and especially last year, leave because again, they just feel that EA and Maxis was not up to par. I really always wonder what Will Wright, who is the co-founder of Maxis and created a lot of our favorite sim games that we know today, will have to say about the state of the Sims and how they are running it. Again, sometimes I do wish that Will Wright would just speak up and be like, you know what, this is how I feel. And again, he had such an impact on the way the Sims was played. I wonder what he would have to say about all of this going on. But again, I would love to know your opinions down below in the comments. You guys let me know what you guys think. Now, moving on to the very next topic, I want to talk about Samantha Ryan stepping down as EA executive and now we have a new person coming in, Rachel Franklin. Now, again, we do know that Rachel Franklin has already been a part of The Sims, and again, this is now going to come up as her second year over in Maxis. So, do you guys like the way she is running it? Do you guys trust it? Again, she's been here since the beginning as well. She's just circling back, and as she's circling back, a lot of sim gurus are stepping back with the amount of connections they're going to the sim community. We do know we had a sim guru step out last year and deactivate his account when the backlash happened. So again, we all know that when Life and Death happened, the new EP, and stated that the world was now not going to have snow, all he was doing was talking and answering questions, but the community ended up backlashing against him, stating, what do you mean there's not going to be snow? And then again, there was a lot of commotion and he ended up deactivating his account. It seems that though a lot of sim gurus are following the same and is stepping back from the limelight of being a sim guru and just focusing on their job title and what they're getting paid to do and not just being a sim guru. Would love to know your opinions down below in the comments on that as well, but we could be receiving so much more, including new DLC with Magnetic actually tweeting out soon. A lot of people don't know what this means, and he tweeted this in December, very similar to the roadmap of which we saw for the very last year of the last 3 months. A lot of people are wondering, are we going to get more information on Project Rene, and will it finally be revealed what exactly is Project Rene and what we can look forward to? Now, they did mention a little bit when they said the future of the Plumbob is green, and they talked a little bit more about what we can expect as far as Project Rene. But again, a lot of people are wondering, this is in specific looks nothing like what we're getting and what we see now. So again, a lot of people are just seeing a bunch of microtransactions, and again, it's not surprising that the Sims team will take that route. We do know the Sims team is of course associated by EA, and by EA everyone knows that it's just a microcharge. A lot of people are wondering, will Enzoy finally take over and become the new simulation game that everybody's interested in? But with this hyper realism, people are still loving The Sims 4 with its cartoony look and of course the nostalgic feel. Would love to know how y'all feel about that, and we're gonna wrap this video up by stating, what can you guys look forward to in 2025 as far as The Sims? Because I do feel like The Sims is gonna be coming headstrong strong with not only content and DLC, but also just in general, such as the Sims movie and expanding their world. Would love to know your opinions down below in the comments. And this year, I am all about community. I've always been about community, but I want to build it even more because you guys have literally kept me going so much with the Sims. Whenever I felt down, I always would come on here and talk to you guys about Sims, and for that, I thank you. Again, we are on the road officially to 40K freaking subscribers. That is insane. I am so excited to continue on building this community. And with that all being said, thank you so much for watching my video. Whether you're a silent viewer, you comment on my videos, you share my videos, or you like my videos, at the end of the day, you still showed me some love, and for that, I thank you. I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye.